Yeah. So it's been a while since I last uploaded, but I've been having a fucking blast playing this game, bro. If you don't know what this game is, just look at that, bro. And you'll already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Destiny 2, bro. It's gonna be a quick video. I've been having a blast playing this game with my friends. Like there's so much to do, to be honest. Like where do I start? Like the game, obviously the game looks beautiful, you know. Obviously it's made by Bungie. They got that Activision. They had that Activision money before they split, like a divorced couple, but game looks beautiful. Nothing to complain about the graphics. Frame rate runs smooth. Everything runs smooth. I like it. I like how everything runs. It's really nice. The story is pretty good. I mean, it's a lore heavy thing. So if you want to get into it, you can get into it, and there's a lot of stuff there. But if you're not, you can just like play the game and be along for the ride. So it doesn't force you to like, you know, it doesn't cram story down your throat. But it's like, it's nice to watch. The cutscenes are really good. The gameplay is like, I'm always one. I like smooth gameplay that's fast and cool. So like this game is just, it's that, but it's like Warframe, but like first person and a little slower. But there's a lot more. I feel like the edge that this game probably has on Warframe is that like it's a little more linear, so it's not like shit doesn't get as crazy as Warframe. It's like controlled and everything, but you can still do a lot of stuff. And one thing that this game has over looter shooters like Warframe, because to be honest, like the only looter shooters that are like that people like really fuck with are Warframe and Destiny. Like right now, Warframe and Destiny really like are the looter shooters that everyone plays. Like fuck Anthem, we don't talk about Anthem. But yeah, Destiny, the edge I feel like that Destiny has over a game like Warframe, because I played a lot of Warframe. I actually like both games. The edge I feel like that Destiny has, some of the things that it has is like this is a more rewarding game to play. So this is like not more, it feels more rewarding when you get rewards. Like when you do a dungeon and then you finish it, you actually get rewards. Whereas in Warframe, if you do something, it's just a piece or a stepping stone to go do something else, and then eventually get everything that you need together, put it together, and then you have to wait for that thing that you want. So here it's like instantaneous gratification, instantaneous. So that helps. And I would say that Warframe probably has better like variety when it comes to like just visually, like between like weapons and armor and shit. But like Warframe, I mean, what was I gonna flip those around? Warframe has better variety. Warframe has better variety between like guns and shit, like how it looks. Like there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different looking things. But in Destiny, like there's a lot of different looking things too. Like you're not gonna find like the same like repetitive reskins of things that you already have. Like that happens a lot in Warframe. But in Destiny, you're always finding new weapons with different stats and stuff, and you can get different roles. And a thing in this game is you don't really have to mod weapons to make them good. Like you can get just a good weapon and start using it and maybe upgrade it a little bit and then change around the stats, and it's just a good weapon. Whereas in Warframe, you have to like, you got to do a bunch of shit. You have to do a bunch of, I guess like there's like a trade-off, like because with Warframe, you have to, the weapon in base form is usually garbage, and then you have to level it up and then format it, and then you can really make that weapon your own. But in Warframe, the weapon is already coming made, and you can make some slight modifications, but usually what you get is what you see. And what you get, if it's good, then it's just good, and you can just use it right off the bat. You don't have to wait and then go level stuff up. So that is like, that's one of the bigger ones. That's one of the bigger reasons why I feel like this game feels a little more rewarding to play than Warframe, because like it's not, Warframe is grind centric. It's a grind centric game, whereas Density is also grind centric, but it has that instantaneous gratification that you get when you finally get that piece of gear. And the weapon variety is nice. The weapon variety is really nice. The weapons look cool. You can do tons of camos and stuff. You can swap stuff around, play with stuff. You know, it's cool. Everything looks super nice. All the stuff in the game looks cool. When you get to those higher up levels where you start getting better loot, then it gets really cool. Then you get really cool stuff called exotics. But I've only been playing this game for like 3 days, like 3.5 days. I've been grinding the shit out of this game, but I've been playing this game like crazy. That's why I'm at 1261. I'm at like the soft cap right now. But yeah, man, I've been having a blast playing this game. So if you're looking for a looter shooter to play, like, it's either Destiny or Warframe, but I would definitely recommend Destiny. I'm talking about Destiny 2. I would definitely recommend Destiny. If you're thinking about a game to play, I guess, because Warframe, another advantage that Warframe has over Destiny is that Warframe is a completely free-to-play, like a completely free-to-play game, whereas Destiny is like a soft free-to-play. Well, you still need PlayStation Plus to play with your friends, which is like, it's whatever. If you don't have PlayStation Plus in 2021, I don't know what you're doing. But besides that, yeah, Warframe is like a true free-to-play game, and Destiny is like a soft free-to-play, where it's like you do need PlayStation Plus, and there are DLCs that you have to buy, but are you getting your money's worth out of the DLC? And the answer is yes. Like, I bought the Legendary Edition, and then I bought the Legendary Edition with the game, and I was surprised. There's actually a lot of stuff there. There's actually a lot of content there, like per DLC. And the DLC is not really that expensive. It's not insane. It's not even $30. It's like 25. But like the DLC is not, it's not lacking in content. Like, whereas the Destiny, and I feel like Destiny updates are probably better. If you would consider, if you're taking into account like the DLC as an update, the updates in Destiny definitely have more content than the updates in Warframe. Because Warframe has an issue with content and content droughts. But if we're talking about overall, both of them are good games. But if you want like a game that does look better, because Destiny looks better than Warframe, that's just how it is. If you want a game that looks better, is a little easier to understand, because Warframe's is pretty kind of complicated. A little easier to understand. Destiny is probably your game. You're probably gonna pick Destiny over Warframe. It's a little slower paced, so it's not as insane as Warframe. Where like with the PvP, I haven't even gotten into the PvP, so I can't really talk about that. I still have to get into it. But I've just been mainly doing PvE stuff with my friends, and I've been having a blast getting exotics and all this stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, that's my quick take on the game. It's really good. I would suggest that if you're willing to put money into it, just a little bit of money into it, because of PlayStation Plus and some of the DLC, if you're willing to do that, then you're not gonna have it's not a waste. It's definitely not a waste. Like, I got my joy out of it, and I'm still getting my joy out of it, and I'm still playing like right now. So yeah, that's it. That's my like take on the game. Graphics are beautiful. Just take it all in.